Hello everybody, it's Vinny. Today we're going to be talking about watches, specifically how I acquire my more affordable timepieces and where I buy them, what kind of deals I got, and what deals I've gotten in the past. I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm going to talk a bit about Kohl's and a bit about the deals you can get at Kohl's. And there's something called Kohl's Cash, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. And I usually treat that as straight up cash when I'm talking about these. So be warned if I say that, I'll try to let everyone know ahead of time. All right, let's start off with this. This is one of my first watches I've gotten at Kohl's, an automatic watch. This is a Seiko Recraft series. It's an automatic, nothing super spectacular. It's a non-hacking, non-hand wind exhibition case back. It's nice, you know. Pretty sure it's hard Lex crystal. You know, I love the green dial, interesting shape. Not to everyone's liking, but I'd say I wasn't completely into picking up this watch until I saw the price, and I kind of fell in love with it from there on. So, I mean, right here it says the original price was $250. I don't know if anyone ever pays that, but 80% off, $50 to start there. That's pretty darn good. This was just in their clearance section in the jewelry area, and they'll usually have 0 to 4 watches in that section. So you just take a look from one place to another. Here's the rest of the tag. Yep, that's the Seiko tag. All right, so I'd say this isn't a $250 watch, but I didn't buy it for $50 either. I got an even better deal than that. As you can see, it was $250, clearance down $225. That's another thing to be aware of. This watch was actually 90% off in the case, not 80, but they scanned it and it came up 90. And then we had $25 Kohl's Cash from a previous transaction. You earn, I believe it's $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 you spend when they have their things going. So yeah, that was a pretty good deal. We didn't actually buy it for 0. That was all Kohl's Cash. But $25 for an automatic Seiko Recraft, that's pretty good. I mean, this bracelet's a little jingly. Obviously, I have the stamped clasp. Nothing super spectacular. But I love the watch nonetheless. It's cool. Let's go on to a slightly nicer watch. Another Seiko from Kohl's again. Seiko Coutura, Solar, Chronograph. I really like this because it's like the Mecha Quartz chronograph style with the sweeping chronograph seconds hand, as you can see, but the regular seconds are just clicks, you know, one at a time. It also has the power reserve at the bottom if you click this twice. Then you go to the power reserve. This is Solar, so it's nice. My first Solar watch. This is a really nice band. I love this watch. It was, again, in the Kohl's clearance section. Sapphire crystal, solid bracelet, solid construction. Again, with the whole crazy tag price, retail price. I know Seiko's been moving up market a bit, but I don't think anyone's really paying $495 for this specific watch. But $198 wasn't a bad deal. And when you have a Kohl's charge card, you get quite a few offers. As well as having the app, you also get some other offers here and there. It depends, though. Usually, what is it, maybe every month, every couple months, you get a flyer in the mail that'll give you between 15% and 30% off for having a Kohl's charge card. And I believe on this one, I had a 30% off. So that was a little under $60 off that $198 clearance price, which would bring me down to $140. And for sake of argument, I'd be earning $20 Kohl's Cash, but if you pay another $10, you get another $10 in Kohl's Cash. So the way I'd write this watch up would be $120 out of my pocket, maybe even a little less because of the Kohl's Cash that you could earn from spending another $10. But nonetheless, that's a really good deal. I love the big date. It's really cool. Also, sorry if any of these watches are off. They kind of sit in my watch box, and I rotate through like a three watch basis. Oh, I also like this little, I believe it's a real genuine onyx cabochon. It's pretty cool. Nice watch, Again, with the stamped clasp, kind of bothers me for how nice that bracelet is, but it's a cool watch. I like it. It's pretty heavy too, like shockingly heavy. All right, next one, another Kohl's purchase. This one, I actually don't have the full receipt and everything. I know it's kind of written up weird here, but it was a pretty good deal. I don't think anyone's paying $475, but nonetheless, nice watch. I like it. It's a Bulova automatic. It's got hacking and hand wind. No date, but it's got a 24-hour. It's pretty cool. You know, honestly, I think for the money, Bulova's got a pretty interesting look on the back, the case back. I mean, you know, a lot of that's machine done. Everything's machine done. There's nothing by hand on this watch, I don't think. But cool look, you know, kind of dressy. Not the nicest leather band, but not terrible. This watch, so it says 190 here. It actually ended up coming out to 152, and I believe that was after a Kohl's Charge event. I'll probably put the receipt up so you can see it. Yeah, it's got that little open heart thing too. It's kind of cool. You can see the balance wheel going back and forth there. So yeah, 152, and then you can count in $30 in Kohl's Cash there. I usually always buy whenever there's a Charge event and a Kohl's Cash event going on at the same time. I think I opened up a Charge card and got an extra, I'm not even sure what the deal was at the time. It kind of varies, like 25% off on top of all the deals. If you're buying some serious watches there, it's not a bad idea. You can save hundreds if you buy a few, you know. So that was a pretty good deal. 152 minus 30 Kohl's Cash. I mark it up as 120, but Kohl's Cash isn't cash to most people. All right, this one, I love this watch. Another Kohl's purchase. Citizen Eco Drive. I think it's the, I'm probably going to butcher this, but Calendrier, I think it is. Again, with the 495 original. I think maybe I just like the 495s, but down to 198 in the clearance section, and I had 30% off on this. Still learning how to use the world time function. I mean, you got this second little crown to mess with the world time function. You've got the date on the right, you got the 24-hour at the bottom, and your day on the left. It's a cool watch, nice looking watch. First Citizen Eco Drive I've ever had. Really nice bracelet. Nothing special, it's just Eco Drive. I think it's a butterfly deployment, you know. I've always liked that. It's one of my favorite finishes. Just in general, it's there's a lot of different terms for it, but jeweling, machine turned, I love that finish. Need to buy some more watches with that in it, but yeah, cool watch. I think it's a mineral crystal, sadly, but I'm pretty careful most of the time. So yeah, but this one was $198 on clearance. That's 60% off the original, and then I had another 30% off, which brought it down to right around 140, little over 140, and then got some Kohl's Cash back on top of that, $20 worth. So that was, again, great deal. I think 140 for that watch. I would have paid 200 straight up. I like this watch a lot. I think 200 wouldn't be a bad deal either. All right, so now on from Kohl's. I think we're gonna go back to Kohl's in a minute here, but this wasn't one of my best deals, but honestly, it's one of my favorite watches. It's a Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. It's the blue variant. It's kind of got that domed hard Lex. I really like it. You know, not the nicest bracelet. Might have to upgrade to something eventually. You know, exhibition case back. It's nice. Hacking, hand wind. One of my favorite dials. Probably my favorite dial I have in the collection. The Cocktail Time dials are beautiful. Yeah, nice watch. Got it at Macy's. 306, but opened up a Macy's card and I think got, I want to say 20%. Don't hold me to that, but I think I got 20% back on the first month's purchases. So that would put me down to what, 240 I think you have a tough time picking up a watch like this for $240 nowadays. Generally, I think that was a good deal at the time. Good deal now. Look at that dial. I love that dial. It's cool. All right, on to the next one. Now this one was crazy. There's a lot of hype going around on these GA 2100s. I think people call this one the jellyfish, maybe. I don't know if that's a term for it even. It's the clear band. I like the watch. It's cool. Kind of that Casio look, you know. So a lot of people, this was a pretty big watch going on everywhere, obviously. Pretty common. Retails for $100, but like shortly after this watch came out, maybe within a couple months, went to Macy's and I saw two of them and I said, oh, $100, that might not be a bad deal to buy one. And I asked to take it out of the case and asked how much it was, and what do you know, $43. I don't know I don't know who's marking these watches down at Macy's, but I think these things can sell fine on their own. I mean, there was a time where these things were sold out, you know, maybe not the clear ones, but the black ones. I think there's a rainbow indices one that went pretty nutso. Yeah, but $43. I actually bought both at $44, $43.93 if you can see there. Yeah, 110 list. Really cool car, cool watch. I don't even know if that's the right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. This is the GA 2100, I'm pretty sure, series, but whatever. Maybe they had it labeled wrong. 100, 110, I think that's right around what the retail is. Either way, cool watch. Yeah, most people don't think of Macy's or Kohl's as being a place where you can just randomly find some major deals on some decent watches. I mean, most people think they're more, not the nicer pieces that are there most of the time. Yeah, you're going to have a tough time finding anything with like a spring drive movement at Kohl's, but yeah, I don't think they ever sell anything like that. I think the most expensive watch I've seen at Kohl's is maybe $800 or $900. So you're not going to find the best stuff. But all right, so now on to an even cheaper one. This was probably one of my early purchases. Quartz, Timex, Weekender, Chronograph. Didn't come on this NATO, but I really like this NATO. Cool watch. Nothing super fantastic. But I'm pretty sure these things usually go for around $90. You could probably get them for $60 most of the time, but I think the retail's $90. Good entry-level watch. I got it for, well, it was marked down on clearance. This wasn't in the jewelry case. This was next to the jewelry case in a, where they have the Casios, some of the like Armatrons and stuff. They have Timex, Casio, Armatron, and then some other fashion watches over there. But, you know, this is a pretty classic watch. And they had it marked down to $34. And most of the time I have a Kohl's Charge event going on that I go shopping there. So, and I'm not 100% sure if it was 20 or 30% off, but it was right around that ballpark. So this came down to around $25, 20 to $25, which I think killer deal on this watch. Yeah, it's nothing special, but oh my God, $25, that's a great deal. Yeah, I don't think I'd pay $100 for it, but definitely somewhere between $100 and $25. All right, again with another not so great deal. I love my Seiko turtles. I only have two so far, but I'm probably gotta swing and get that the King Turtle, sapphire crystal, ceramic, bezel, everything. Gotta get one of those. But as you can see here, I'm usually buying my lower end watches at a good discount, since I know they lose value most of the time. Yeah, that's one other reason why I'm doing this. If I knew that these things weren't going to lose value like insanely if I bought them at retail, I might not be so scared of buying them at retail. But you buy one of these at retail, you're usually going to get, well, not all of them, but usually no resale value whatsoever on most of these. But I think at the prices I buy them at, I'm not getting killed if I ever went to sell these. I don't think I'd ever go to sell these. This is only a few $100 here anyways. But yeah, this is a Seiko turtle. I'm pretty sure this is noted as a Save the Ocean turtle. And I think this is the tag for it. SRPC 91. I'm pretty sure that's one. $4.95 suggested retail. Prospects. Cool watch. Automatic movement, hacking hand wind. Day and date, classic Seiko. And you got the crown at the 4 o'clock. Cool watch, and I'm pretty sure I got this one for $2.94. And then factor in some Kohl's cash into there. That's $50 in Kohl's cash, right around $2.50-ish. I might have gotten another deal on it, but I had to pick this one up. I didn't think it would last that long. This is not the factory bracelet that came on it. It's actually the factory bracelet that came on the other turtle that I purchased from Kohl's. This one came on the Seiko rubber diving strap. I'm not such a fan of it, but I still have it hanging around. I didn't like wearing it. I usually switch my bands out pretty often. So I'm super happy with the way that this looks. It's a nice watch. Solid case back, 200-meter water resistant, automatic, prospects. Yeah, I think getting this for what you could call maybe $240, I liked it. I'm probably not going to do well if I ever go to sell this, but I really like the watch. It's beautiful, probably one of my favorites. Now on to the really good deal one. Another Seiko turtle. This one was in the clearance section. Sorry for the smudges. I wear my I don't clean them that much. Yeah, so this one's actually on a Barton rubber watch band. I really love these. It's a nice look. They really don't get too like shiny or anything. You see a little bit starting there, but I wore this little watch a lot. So yeah, this is a really cool piece. This one I got for $147, and sorry, I don't have the receipt. This was from a while ago, but I might be able to throw it up here. Maybe I have a picture of it somewhere. But yeah, $147, $3 off of getting another $10 in Kohl's cash. So I'm just going to call it $30 in Kohl's cash that I got off on that. So, I mean, if you shop at Kohl's as much as I do, it's basically cash minus the fact you can't use other events on it, other percentages off. But yeah, that brings me down to right around 120. No. Yeah, 120. Just about 120, a little less. I think this is a great watch for 120. Again, I think this one had right around the same retail as this blue turtle, which was, I'm forgetting already, $4.95. So I think that's right around the same retail as this. It came on the metal bracelet, but I thought it looked better on the blue Save the Ocean turtle, so I went with that. So, little recap: Kohl's, Macy's, Kohl's, and now on to the odd duckling here. The Bulova Precisionist. Chunky watch, very chunky. I mean, look at that. Let's compare it to something. Yeah, let's compare it to the other Bulova. Yeah, it's chunky. It's big, heavy. This thing's like a brick on your wrist. I've even thought about using it for self-defense at times. It's heavy. All blacked out. I think this is PVD. Nice watch, heavy. It's kind of, I don't know if that's real carbon fiber on the face. I don't think it is, sadly. I love carbon fiber, but that really just doesn't have the depth that carbon fiber does usually. It's cool though, nonetheless. Ultra accurate movement. Look at the slow sweep of that hand for a quartz movement. So this watch I bought on Joma Shop. Yep, I know, Joma Shop. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people don't know. I'm a bit of a fan, but I haven't bought like a ton from there. I wouldn't buy anything over $1,000 in my personal opinion. Maybe you should, I don't know. Whenever they have a great deal on something like this, I think this watch retails for around $900, maybe $800, which is a little crazy, but I mean, they have quite a bit going with this movement. It's a chronograph, super accurate. It's also got some interesting functionality at the top there. You got like a, what is that, 1/10 of a second bezel, or 1/10 of a second, or I don't know if they're trying to say that's even 100th of a second. I don't know. Yeah, this one I believe I got for $225 on a sale. I'm not gonna find that again. I can never find these for under $350, $375-ish, and that's on a good day. Really cool watch. Interesting thing is, look at that crystal. I don't think I've ever seen a crystal bent like that. Now this isn't like the Bulova curve. It's a little different. It's just a bent bezel and bent crystal, but the case is not bent. It's just just huge. So yeah, the movement isn't bent in there, I don't think. But yeah, cool watch. But $900 down to $225. So moral of the story is, you can find watches a lot of different places. If you want to go shopping for affordable mechanical watches, Kohl's actually isn't the worst place. Neither is Macy's, neither are department stores. But you really have to kind of know the market a bit. You can look up prices online and find out what things are going for, but you really kind of have to keep your eye on a bit. But I built up a pretty good collection for significantly less than retail. I'd say that, I mean, on average, this is significantly under half price of retail price, which is, for these brands, it's usually not a bad deal if you can pick it up under half price. Well, either way, I know this is a bit of a departure from my other content. I'm trying to branch out a bit. That was my plan with the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy some watch content. I will have some more watch content coming in the future. I did order the Zelos Swordfish Titanium Blood Moon. Hopefully I can do an unboxing review of that. I think you guys would be interested in seeing that if you like this. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you hate this type of content, if you like it. Anything else you want me to do? I mean, yeah. Cool. Well, good luck in your watch purchasing in the future, and I hope I was able to help some people out. Thanks.